Everyone, today we are going to discuss about line of symmetry. We have started the first chapter, where to look from recapitulation class. Already we have completed fun with numbers. Please go and check the tutorial classes, those who have not checked it. And today we are going to learn about line of symmetry. We have already learned it, but again we have to recapitulate it because final term is knocking at the door. So let's start the class. Now let us discuss with the question. First question, what is called line of symmetry? See, an imaginary line is called line of symmetry which divides a shape into two or more equal halves. When a line, an imaginary line, a dotted line, you can say, if you can divide a shape into two equal halves or more than two equal halves, then it is called line of symmetry. See, I have given one example. Here it's a this is the shape of a beautiful butterfly. So see, the line which is given in the middle portion, that dotted line separates, means divides the shape into two equal halves. Both the sides are equal, so it's a line of symmetry. Let us discuss about the types of lines of symmetry. See, there are three different types of lines of symmetry are there. Vertical line of symmetry, horizontal line of symmetry, and diagonal line of symmetry. Vertical line of symmetry, horizontal line of symmetry, and diagonal line of symmetry. So these are the three different types of lines of symmetry we can see. See, vertical line of symmetry means which are standing lines. Horizontal line of symmetry means which are sleeping lines, and diagonal line of symmetry means which are slanting lines. So those lines, those imaginary lines, divides a shape into two equal halves vertically, that means in standing position, that is called vertical line of symmetry. Those line of symmetry which divides a shape into two equal halves horizontally, that is called horizontal line of symmetry, and those which are divides the shape into diagonal. Here I have shown three examples of line of symmetry A, B, C. You have to tell me the name of the line of symmetry. There are three different types of line of symmetries. Examples are there. You have to find that which one is vertical line of symmetry, which one is horizontal line of symmetry, which one is showing diagonal line of symmetry. That you have to mention in the comment section. Suppose A, just you have to observe the triangle. You have to check that the dotted line which is given by means which is which represents the line of symmetry, what type of line of symmetry it is. Next, B, in B number figure, what the dotted line represents a line of symmetry, which type of line of symmetry it is. And also in the number C, the figure, in this figure, is it a line of symmetry? First you check. If it is not, then now look at the screen. Here I have given the list of the alphabets and I have shown the line of symmetry on the alphabets. See, it is not same for the small letters also. You have to find out the small letters line of symmetry. You can do it at home and you can practice it. How many lines of symmetry are there in each letters, in each small letters. Okay, so for the capital letters, A has only one line of symmetry. You can easily understand from the picture that A has only one vertical line of symmetry. B, C, D and E has horizontal line of symmetry, one horizontal line of symmetry. F and G has no line of symmetry. H has two line of symmetry, vertical and horizontal, and I also same. J, K, L has no line of symmetry. M has one line. M has only one line of symmetry, and that is also vertical. N has no line of symmetry. O has two lines of symmetry, vertical and horizontal. P, Q, R, S has no line of symmetry. T, U, V, W has only one vertical line of symmetry. X has two lines of symmetry, vertical and horizontal, and Y has only one line of symmetry. Z has no line of symmetry. So you have to check this list. Symmetrical shapes. Now shapes having at least one line of symmetry is called symmetrical shapes. See, I have given here example. One is apple. We can divide the apples in two equal halves. So it's a symmetrical shapes. And next arrow sign is given. So see the arrow sign's middle portion. If we draw a line, vertical line, then it is a then we can divide it in two equal halves. So it's a symmetrical shapes. So you have to find out at least one line of symmetry in the shape. Then the shape will be called as symmetrical shapes. So symmetrical shapes means the shapes having at least one line of symmetry, at least one. If you find more than one line of symmetry, then also it will be a symmetrical shapes. But you have to find at least one line of symmetry. Now, asymmetrical shapes. What is meant by asymmetrical shapes? Asymmetrical shapes means those shapes having no line of symmetry. The last shape which we have learned, that is symmetrical shapes. Symmetrical shapes means having at least one line of symmetry, but asymmetrical shapes means it is the opposite of symmetrical shapes. That means which have no line of symmetry. See in the example what I have shown here, one is kettle and another one is cup. So if we want to draw any line of symmetry, we cannot draw the line of symmetry, because the lines which we will draw, that will not divides the shapes into two equal halves. That's why it is not a symmetrical shapes. So which shapes are called asymmetrical shapes? Those shapes having no line of symmetry. Now this is your homework. You have to practice it. It is final term revision worksheet 15. You can download it from school website and then you can do it. So it is your homework. You have to practice it. So this is the recapitulation, second recapitulation of line of symmetry. So you have to practice it. So till then, bye bye.